This is the only light bulb in my crawl space and it's not very bright, so I wanted to see if I can improve it with this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. You might have a standard light bulb like this. Now this is an LED one, so it's actually decently bright, but as you can see, the crawl space is pretty big here and it doesn't get that bright because I just have a single light bulb. So I thought I would replace it with this LED light bulb because it was inexpensive, but it has these pedals that also produce light, so hopefully it throws a bunch more light. Let's check it out. So before we put the light bulb in, I just want to show you what it looks like. It's actually like the size of a softball. It's actually pretty big here. It's kind of different than I expected. Obviously, we have the E26 base here underneath this little cover, but the whole thing is round. It's kind of cool looking. But what I like about this is now these pedals, unlike other LED lights, are not that long. So you don't actually have to worry about giving up a lot of space. And you can see now I can flip them down here. There's actually not a lot of resistance once they're declipped here. They do snap in here, so they won't move once they're all the way down. But if you put them up like this, you can kind of get them at any angle. They kind of sit, I don't know, I think kind of firm at 45 and then snap in there. But like I said, you can kind of move this around a little bit. And what you can see here is we have, looks like exposed metal, so they should vent off any heat. But you've kind of got this barrel up here, and so the light should be pretty decent. It looks like we have 5 LED emitters right there, so that's kind of nice, and it's just kind of cool. I mean, but if you want light thrown all the way around, it's kind of like a giant light bulb as it is this way. So I think this should put out a decent amount of light, and it was pretty inexpensive. So let's get this installed and see if it does any better. So I am holding my camera directly below the light bulb, and this is what it does for this crawl space. It's not bad, I can kind of see stuff, but it actually looks a little brighter back there than it really is. It gets pretty dark. So let's go ahead and replace the light bulb and see if we notice any difference. All right, this light bulb is really bright, and now, one of the things is that it's kind of throwing light everywhere, which is really nice, and it's actually a little hard to look at, but I almost want to leave the pedals up like that because I don't know that I need to direct any more light to the ground because it's really bright over here. And again, if I just hold the camera underneath the light bulb and pan around, I would say I can tell a pretty big difference just by replacing this one single light bulb, especially back there. If you're going to store things, move things around, you kind of need to see what's written on boxes, what have you. I think it makes a lot of difference. So if you want to pick up this light bulb, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.